Act 5 of The Beau's Duel, or A Soldier for the Ladies, by Susanna Centlivre. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Act 5, Scene 1. Scene: Careful's house. Careful leading in Mrs. Plotwell.
Well, my dearest Anne, I think myself the happiest man alive since I espoused thee. I have settled my whole estate upon thee, which, with this kiss, I do confirm to thee again.
Offers to kiss her.
Pray forbear, sir.
How, wife? Refuse to kiss me?
Yes, except a sweeter air come from you. Phew, you have turned my stomach. I wonder you can ask me, knowing your lungs are perished.
Mercy upon me! What have I married?
Here, where are my servants?
Enter a maid.
Run to the exchange, fetch me a French nightgown and French head. Set my dressing table in order, do you hear? Let my paint, powder, and patches be ready.
O Lord! Paint, powder, and patches! Why, harkee, mistress, are you not a Quaker?
No, sir, I only made use of that disguise to catch you in. But you have money enough to equip me after the fashion, and that was the only motive of my sanctity.
Oh, undone!
Look you, sir, I shall never endure your conversation. I must have 2 beds, 2 chambers, and 2 tables. It was an article of our agreement, you know, that I should live retired. That is apart, sir.
A curse on that agreement! But harkee, wife, are you not in earnest, sure?
In earnest? Why, do you think I jest with age?
And you won't bed with me?
Did ever man of your hairs ask such questions? I vow I blush at your unreasonableness.
Oh, monstrous!
Is it fit I should be buried? For to bed with you were a direct emblem of my going to my grave.
Mercy upon me! Where is this rogue, this topher? What damned succubus has he topped upon me?
I'll have your picture set in my wedding ring, to put me in mind of mortality. Do you think I'll come within your winding sheets? For what?
I am married.
Pray, why did you marry? In my conscience you're as youthful as a coffin, and as hot as the sultry winter that froze over the Thames. They say the hard time did begin from you.
Oh, heavens! I am made the curse of all mankind. Oh, patience! Harkee, mistress, you that have a fever and dog days in your blood, if you knew this, why did you marry me?
That your experienced aches that have felt springs and falls these 40 years should ask such a question. As if I could not find friends to supply your cold defects. Do you think a young woman high in her blood?
Careful, aside.
And hot as goats and marmosets.
Apt to take flame at any temptation.
Careful, aside.
And kindle at the picture of a man.
Would wear dust and ashes, unless she were...
Cracked, tried, or broken up, ha!
Right, sir, or lacked a cloak.
Mischief in hell! Is there none to make your cloak but me?
Not so well lined, sir.
Oh, you stayed for a wealthy cuckold, did you?
Your tame beast should have gilded horns. Besides, sir, I thought your age would wink at stolen helps, if I took comfort from abroad.
Yes, you shall have comfort. I'll deliver letters for you, or hold the door.
No, sir, I'll not give you that trouble. I'll have a maid shall do that.
Making a curtsy.
Oh, impudence! Unheard of impudence!
But, sir, I look your coffers should maintain me at my rate.
How's that, pray?
Why, like a lady. I must have united, for I don't like mistress. My lady would sound better.
Careful, aside.
Yes, I shall rise to honour.
I must have 6 horses in my coach, 4 are fit for those that have a charge of children. You and I shall never have any.
If we have, all Middlesex will be their fathers.
I'll have 4 footmen, and this house cleared of all this old lumber, and new wainscoted, and lined with looking-glass, have cabinets, scrutores, and china.
Mercy upon me! Hark I, mistress, you told me you loved retirement, hated visits, and bargained for hours of devotion.
Right, sir, but what woman speaks truth before she's married?
Politically answered, and like one perfect in the sinning trade.
Well, sir, don't discompose yourself, 'twill signify nothing. I'll in and examine your jewels, choose some for every day, and some for masks and balls.
Exit.
The devil go with you! Oh, that I had my daughter again! 2 days more of this, and I shall grow mad, or to redeem myself, dash out my brains.
Exit. Scene changes to Plotwell's lodgings. Enter on one side the Colonel, Clorinda, and Amelia. On the other, Belmain and Toper.
We have done your business, Colonel. Belmain here has tacked 'em together.
Handed out the form of matrimony as gravely as if I had taken my degree at Edinburgh.
And how does it take?
Oh, admirably well. I listened a while and found she managed it rarely.
She'll drive my father out of his wits.
Well, Captain, you'll observe what I told you. I'll follow you with another project. I warrant you will give the old fellow enough of matrimony. Colonel, do you be ready when I call to come in, do you hear? I fancy they are in such confusion that it would be no hard matter for all of you to get into the house unseen.
We'll endeavour it.
But hark ye, madam, there's something more to be said before you and I part. Have you the conscience to let your friend launch into the sea of matrimony alone?
To choose, sir, for if the voyage prove dangerous, one at a time is enough to be lost.
Would you have her surrender under the first summons, Captain? You must expect some fatigue in love as well as war. The little disquiet of hopes and fears do but enhance the value of a mistress when gained. Soldiers and knight-errants should court danger and despise an enterprise that had no difficulty in it.
Ay, madam, if I had but the hopes of a carnival after this Lent, 'twould be a sufficient recompense. But expectation and uncertainty is the worst food in the world for a fellow of my constitution.
Come, madam, be generous. You cannot have an honester fellow, I'll say that for him.
Look'ee there, madam, he'll vouch for me, if you don't think my own word sufficient.
I shall trust nobody's judgment but my own, and that tells me you are too much a libertine for a husband. Why, you have not the least resemblance of a lover.
No resemblance! Why, I'm a perfect skeleton. Do but see how pale and wan I look. My tailor shall swear I am fallen away 6 inches in the waist, since this day 7 night, and if these be no signs of being in love, the devil's in it.
Very violent symptoms, truly. Have you any more of them, sir?
1,000. But do feel here the palpitation of my heart, the irregularity of my pulse, the emotion of my brain. In short, my whole frame is deformed, and without immediate help I'm a dead man.
Aside.
I'm quite out of breath. I hope she won't put me to the expense of any more lies, for certainly I have told enow to deserve any one woman in Christendom.
Poor gentleman. Well, if your distemper continues, I'll consult my pillow for a remedy.
Take me with you to that study, madam. The sight of me there will very much improve your understanding.
Embracing her.
Come, I hope to see thee blessed as I am.
To Clorinda.
And now, my fairest, My whole study shall be to make you happy.
Well, madam, you had as good give me my answer.
Not until I see the event of your plot upon my uncle.
Exit.
Come, come, she's thine, boy. For though at first the sex our suit deny, press 'em but home, and they will all comply.
Scene, Careful's house. Careful solus.
Mercy upon me! What shall I do? Well, thought right enough served, old boy. Pox of thy old doting head.
Beats his head.
Thou must marry for revenge, must thou? I'm revenged with a witness.
Enter Belmain.
Sir, your servant. I come, sir, to do you a piece of service, if it be not too late. I heard just now that one Toper had lodged a woman under pretence of a cousin in your house.
Oh, heavens! I'm become the town talk already. Well, sir, and what then?
She's a common strumpet, sir.
How, sir? Have a care what you say.
I'll prove it, sir. She's of known practice. The clothes she wears are but her quarter's sins. She has no lining but what she first offends for.
Oh, I sweat, I sweat.
Sir, she has known men of all nations, and lain by two parts of the map, Africa and America.
Oh, 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 oh.
What ails you, sir? Are you not well?
Oh, undone, undone. I am married, sir.
Nay then, heaven help you. Why would you trust Toper, the debauchedest fellow in town? She was once his mistress. Money falling short, I suppose, he has topped her upon you, and is to be maintained out of your bags.
Oh, I've settled all I have in the world upon her, that damned rascal. Oh, that I could see him stretched upon a rack now. I'd give £1,000 for every stretch that should but show him hell, and then rascal his fleeting soul, and give him strength to endure his torment often. I'd have him as long a-dying as a chopped eel.
Enter two footmen, bearing in a frame of a picture with a curtain before it.
What have we here?
My lady has sent your wife a present, sir.
Who is your lady?
My lady Manlove.
Pray, what is it?
A picture for her bedchamber, sir.
For her bedchamber? There are but one sort of pictures will please my wife there. Pray draw back the curtain.
My lady charged that none should see it but your wife, sir.
Say you so, sir, but I will see it.
Draws the curtain, and Toper comes out of the frame.
Hell and damnation! Are you there? Board, pander, sirrah, I'll cut your ears off.
Draws. Belmain holds him.
Hold, sir, I must prevent your running into further mischief. If you kill him, the law pursues you.
The law? Who would scruple hanging to be revenged on such a dog? Sirrah, you are a villain.
Sir, you are rude, and should be beaten. Can't a man come in private, on business to your wife, but you must be inquisitive?
Why, this is beyond example. Why do you hold me, sir? This is death. I shall be cuckolded before my face.
Enter Mrs. Plotwell.
Oh, are you come? I thought your husband, to keep you chaste, had set a guard of eunuchs over you, or shut you up in a room, where no male beast is pictured, for I find he is as jealous already as an Italian.
I wonder, sir, who licensed you to pry or spy out my friends that come to me in private? It would be more to your reputation to trust to my management than to be peeping. But it shows your unbred curiosity, which I shall correct.
Zounds! This is beyond the suffering of a saint. Let me go, and I'll slit her nose. Thou woman double-stamped!
You'll dare to break up letters shortly, and examine my tailor when he brings home my gown, lest there be a man in it. I'll have you to know, sir, I'll have whom I please, and in what disguise, I please, and not have your eyes so saucy to peep, as if by prevention you meant to kill a basilisk.
Mercy on me! I shall lose my understanding.
Cousin Toper, I'll fetch you the £100 immediately.
Exit.
£100! Oh, oh, oh!
I vow, sir, I am very much concerned at your misfortune. If I was in your place, I'd take my daughter home. The Colonel is a man of honour, and will at least secure you from such affronts as these.
Ah, poor girl! But I have not a farthing to give her. This damned woman has got all.
Suppose I contrive a way to annul your marriage, would you forgive your daughter?
With all my soul.
What would you give for such a project, huh?
As much as I'd give to see you hanged, which is all I am worth.
Well, you'd forgive me too, would you not?
Ay, though thou hast murdered my father and debauched my mother.
Say you so, sir? Well, I'll be with you in an instant.
Exit.
But which way will you do it, sir?
Why, you have not consummated yet, have you?
No, thank heaven.
Well, then, take you no care. You'll give your daughter the same fortune you designed for the fop knight.
Ay, that I will, and £500 more.
Come in, lovers. The scene's changed.
Enter Colonel, Clorinda, Amelia, and Toper. Colonel kneels.
Your blessing, sir.
And with it your pardon.
You have it, provided I get unmarried again.
Well, now call for your lady. Oh, here she comes.
Enter Mrs. Plotwell.
Zounds! I tremble at the sight of her.
You shan't need, sir, for my fury is over. I wish you joy, madam, and, sir, I here resign you up your settlement again.
Gives him papers.
How's this? Ha! Pray unfold this mystery.
Why, sir, this is Mrs. Plotwell, your neighbour, who only put on this disguise to be serviceable to your daughter. This honest gentleman here was the parson that coupled you.
Now, sir, I think I've kept my word with you.
Very well.
Why, truly, sir, being loath to see this young lady thrown away upon a fool, when she had the prospect of such a worthy match as Colonel Manley, I undertook to reduce you to your reason, and I don't doubt but you'll own I have done you a piece of service, in forcing you to exclude a blockhead out of your family, and in his stead receive a man of sense and honour.
'Tis now, madam, my turn to pay my acknowledgments for this unexpected goodness. Instruct me, pray, which way I may be grateful.
If I have done good, it rewards itself, and if Mr. Careful pleases to pardon the frolic, I shall be overpaid.
With all my heart, I' faith, the frolic was a pretty frolic. Now 'tis over.
Enter Sir William Mode.
I heard you was married, Mr. Careful. I wish you joy.
You are mistaken, Sir William. 'Tis my daughter that is married.
Sir William aside.
The Colonel married to my mistress.
Sir William, I desire all quarrels between you and I may be cancelled.
Pray include me in that treaty too, Sir William.
Here has been strange juggling, Sir William. I have been tricked out of my consent. I hope you'll pardon me too.
Sir William aside.
I am in such confusion that I know not what to say, but I must show them that my soul's above an affront, and that nothing can disorder the serenity of my temper. We are all friends, gentlemen, and I forgive the lady too, for she has done more honestly by me than most women would. She has married the man she liked, though 'tis the fashion to take the rich husband they don't like and make a friend of the man they do. One thing I desire you'd make clear to me, madam, which is, Why did you give me encouragement by your woman?
I give you encouragement by my woman? What do you mean?
I beg your pardon, madam. His gold prevailed upon me, and I thought what I said would signify nothing. I hope you will forgive me.
Never. Out of my doors. I suppose through your management Ogle was so familiar with me too. Out of my sight.
Exit maid.
Indeed, my dear, I cannot intercede in her behalf, since through her means my first suspicion came that made us both uneasy. But as to Ogle, I sufficiently revenged your quarrel, for I'll engage he never sets up for a beau again.
Confound your whole sex! You are all not worth a gentleman's anger. Out to my lodgings and send for the music, and think no more of you nor matrimony. If I do, I'll give him leave to ram me into an oat boy and blow me out of the hose, impair my vigour.
Exit.
Well, madam, what say you? Have you a mind to see me sing to Elysium in my garters, and hear me sung about in a ballad to a doleful new tune called The Gentleman's Farewell to his unkind lady? Or will you take pity on me?
Well, sir, to prevent such sad disasters, I don't care if I give you my hand. And as you deserve, my heart shall follow.
Ay, give me but the body, and I'll warrant you I'll get the rest.
Heyday! What a wedding chopped up there too! Well, I never shall believe common report again, that all women are Jacobites, since I find them so ready towards a soldier's service to the nation with their persons and fortunes.
I wish every brave man was rewarded according to his merit. I'm certain Captain Belmine deserves more than I can give him.
Don't compliment your husband, madam. You don't know half my deserts yet.
Brave boys, brave boys.
Enter servant.
Sir, here's the music without, come to congratulate your marriage.
Bid 'em come in. We'll have a dance.
Here a dance.
Well, gentlemen, I wish you joy, if there can be any such thing in a wife. But for my part, it shall always be my maxim not to part with my liberty till I can't help it. What bird would be confined in a cage when it can skip from tree to tree? Colonel, I'll come and take a bottle with you by and by.
Exit.
Madam, you deserve our best thanks for this exemplary piece of justice, and be assured you have laid an eternal obligation on me.
I am pleased that I have done you service, and henceforth shall devote myself to virtue, and I hope heaven will pardon the follies of my past life.
Blessed in my love, I envy no man's fate. Content alone is the true happy state.
Virtue, thou shining jewel of my sex, thou precious thing that none knows how to value as they ought while they enjoy it, but like spendthrift heirs, when they have wasted all their store, would give the world they could retrieve their lost estate. Therefore beware, you happy maids, how you listen to the deluding tongues of men. 'Tis only they have power to betray you. O happy she that can securely say, Folly be gone, I have no mind to play. My fame is clear, I have not sinned to-day.
End of Act 5. The Epilogue by the author. You see, gallants, has been our poet's care, to show what beaux in their perfection are, by nature cowards, foolish, useless tools, made men by tailors and by women fools, a fickle, false, a singing, dancing crew. Nay, now we hear they've smiling masters too. Just now a Frenchman in the dressing room, from teaching of a beau to smile was come. He showed 5 guineas, wasn't he rarely paid? Thus all the world by smiles are once betrayed. The statesman smiles on them he would undo. The courtier's smiles are very seldom true. The lover's smiles too many do believe, and women smile on them they would deceive. When tradesmen smile, they safely cheat with ease, and smiling lawyers never fail of fees. The doctor's look the patient's pain beguiles. The sick man lives if the physician smiles. The smiles with interest hand in hand do go. He surest strikes that smiling gives the blow. Poets with us this proverb do defy. We live by smiles, for if you frown, we die. To please you then shall be our chief endeavor, and all we ask is but your smiles forever. Going. Hold, I forgot, the author bid me say, she humbly begs protection for her play. 'Tis yours, she dedicates it to you all, and sure you're too generous to let it fall. She hopes the ladies will her cause maintain, since virtue here has been her only aim. The beaux, she thinks, won't fail to do her right, since here they're taught with safety how to fight. She's sure of favour from the men of war. A soldier is her darling character. To fear the murmurs then would be absurd. They only mutiny when not preferred. But yet I see she does your fury dread, and like a prisoner stands with fear half dead, while you, our judges, do her sentence give. If you're not pleased, she says she cannot live. Let my petition then for once prevail, and let your generous claps her pardon seal. End of the Beau's Duel, or A Soldier for the Ladies, by Susanna Centlivre.